Okay, so this is going to be kind of tie on. What's our disgruntled gamer rant today?
No, this is it.
Is it
We're gonna go into
disgruntled
it.
gamer rant?
Yes, the hate for Elon Musk has consumed the left gamer's soul. However you want to put it, we could frame it up later. We'll retitle it later, but that's the gist of it. This is basically. Here's the thing: is this is Trump derangement syndrome for gamers. So
Right.
it's Elon derangement syndrome, and that's what we can call it. There we go. I like that. Elon derangement syndrome has struck the hearts of liberal gamers.
All right, so disgruntled gamer rant, right? We're not done talking about Ubisoft. We're going to get back to them later.
Oh, we get this whole podcast as Ubi fucking soft.
Yeah.
Okay, we can't. I mean, what are you gonna say? Go ahead.
Okay, so Grant, I noticed something on social media.
They all look the same.
Well, they all look like they keyed a Tesla. They
Yeah,
would
well.
key the Tesla.
Oh yeah.
Let's be honest.
They'll spray paint it.
So I noticed something on social media. All these people, as everyone's aware, Elon called Hassan trash, and they got a little argument. Then the Assassin's Creed account on X came to Hassan's defense and called him out on his Path of Exile 2.
When you pay somebody
that.
to shill your game, you have to take up for them.
And get that dunk on them, get those retweets and those likes. For the amount of likes and retweets you have, you'd think they'd have fucking almost 1 million players on Steam right now. But anyway, so they dunked on Elon with a tweet, and all this stuff happened on social media. Anyway, I noticed something on social media. I was like, I saw all these people like retweeting the Assassin's Creed dunk on Elon and saying, "Oh my god, I'm gonna buy their game now." And so I looked at these people's profiles. Grant,
same profile, pronouns.
No, not even that. These were community managers of games, Xbox Studios.
Oh, okay.
An actual game retweeted it and showed their political preference.
Yeah.
But a lot of community managers, game developers showing their politics.
You know why though? They felt brave.
They felt brave. And I really have no skin in the game for this. It's a fucking social media post, dunk, okay, whatever. Less. But let me share some things with you.
Somebody said, this just shows how many people hate Elon. Well, no. Yeah. It just shows how many people care more about leftist politics and games than anything.
All right, let me stop sharing that and get into this. All right, let me pull these up for you, Grant. Okay, here's one. Let's see what this person said. Oh, they retweeted this. Griffin Bennett.
Okay.
He said, "Is that, he's retweeting the dunk that Assassin's Creed account."
He blocked somebody. He blocked Elon.
Of course. So who's I don't know, who's Griffin Bennett?
I don't know.
I've never heard of him before. So let me pull up old Griffin. See if I got his picture.
I bet he's got pronouns in his bio.
He's
got pronouns in his bio. I don't even see it, but just by looking at his face, he's either he looks gay, rainbow flag man. So he's got all that going for him.
Yeah, but anyway, so Griffin Bennett. Let me share my X real quick and show you Griffin Bennett. I mean, obviously he doesn't have a political preference. He shouldn't be, part of a game company or anything like that. He's probably some random guy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, most likely. I mean, that's what he should be. Right? Well, Grant, he's not. He's a senior community manager for Marvel Snap.
Okay.
Second dinner. He was previously in Bungie and Overwatch. Okay. So you're part of these companies and you have a political preference. And you're not hiding it because it's all about fucking politics. So if it's all about politics and you're being allowed to fucking, tweet all this political crap and you're representing a game and a company, which I guess the company
he's from Seattle, Washington. So what do you expect?
Yeah. So I guess the games and the companies just, fucking go at it.
Yeah.
Show you it's all about politics and gaming, right?
Yeah.
It's all games care about. Right?
Everything has turned to Democrat, Republican.
And it's all about politics, all about that being boxed in your little world, and all your decisions, everything fucking revolves around politics. And that's how that makes me feel comfortable that our games are, they're safe, right?
Yeah. Oh,
They're
yeah.
safe from politics, right, Grant?
Only in the East.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
why
let's keep going.
That's why Eastern game devs are kicking our ass.
All right.
Oh well, fuck it. I like it.
All right. So let's see this. Who's this? Oh, this is the actual game, Caravan Sandwich.
Okay.
A brave community manager. Brave. He's on. You don't know who the fuck this guy is. He's on a social media account. You don't know.
Making
He's not putting his
$12
face and name out there.
He said community
He's
manager.
brave.
He's probably makes $12 an hour.
Has finally convinced their boss. I mean, their boss is probably involved, all fucking soaked up in politics too. Let them dunk on the richest man in the world. Is this late stage capitalism?
What?
What the fuck are you talking about?
What does that have to do with games? What does capitalism have to do with games?
So a game that you obviously want people to fucking buy your game to make money, and you're competing against other games. So you want to try to make your game fucking good, and you're worried about, you don't think capitalism is good? You are fucking part of capitalism. So what are you talking about?
What I don't understand is they're trying to compare Assassin's Creed dunking on Elon. So if you want to get capitalist about it, quote unquote, let's look at the stock charts. Whose stock's worth more?
All right, so let's pull up a Caravan Sandwich.
I mean, I know Tesla's lost some things, but they're still probably what, $200 something a share, and Ubisoft is $2 a share.
Let's see. You drive your van across the province Punkland. Oh, so this is an actual game, like we said. Let me look them up on Steam real quick. Let's see. Caravan Sandwich. Steam charts. Let's see how good your game is. Let's see how awesome your fucking game is. Let's see. All-time peak, 756 players. Currently, 13 players are playing this game.
Oh, wow. That sounds like a lot.
So go back in your fucking corner.
All wow. Right. 13 players.
Maybe if you concentrate a little bit more on capitalism, you might have sold your game better.
I can make a game. I can literally make a game with
late stage capitalism.
Yeah, I can make a game with 0 game dev experience and get more than 13 players.
Yep. All right, Grant. Let's do a couple more.
I can call it Nutsack Harry and get 14 players.
All right, let's see. Let's go to the next one. Who is this person? Who's this person, Grant? 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐿. Money talks in gaming, and I'm happy to support this, so I gifted a copy of the game to someone for their poster day. Data talks too. And retweet like. This was before Tencent came in, fucking all the late news, right?
Yeah.
Retweet like to show them at the end of the year that these are most liked social media posts of 2025. He dunked on Elon. I got a neck beard, and I can't wait.
He said, I gifted a copy. That's like giving somebody socks for Christmas.
So you think this guy would have tweeted this if they dunked on Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton?
Nah, that'd be...
Probably not.
Nah.
Probably not. But anyway, so 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐿, you're head revolt. You're another guy.
Let's look at his. Let's see what he does. What does he
do?
Oh,
wait, Grant. I got it.
Okay.
I got the images, buddy.
Okay.
Just hold on.
All right.
But another guy that, surely he's not part of a game, right?
I wouldn't think so. Well,
he's not putting his personal politics, before his company, are they?
Judging by his lack of shower look.
Surely they're all inclusive. It doesn't matter who you voted for, right, left. You want to bring, gamers together to, buy your game that you work on. Surely this guy is not political.
No.
He's not. Surely this guy doesn't work for someone like a game.
I wouldn't think he'd be political. I know he doesn't shower, but I know he shouldn't be political.
So anyway, let's check him out. Let's see if we got this guy's profile. 𝐬𝐮. Let's see. 𝐬𝐮. Let's see. Senior social media manager at Xbox.
Oh, and he's a cheese goblin.
This is an Xbox.
Okay.
He's a 2 a.m. Oh, so he's a senior social. So he represents Xbox. So I guess Xbox is I guess they are, all about politics too. Then.
Yeah, well, that's why they
isolate one side of the aisle and promote the other,
which is not a good idea because
this is what I'm getting from this.
Yeah, Well, here's the thing: is
if they're allowing their, I would say
it's
employees,
not really a good idea though, because Xbox has their own slew of troubles.
they got some trouble. So another, obviously, like we said, he's not political.
Nah,
Definitely
I couldn't look at him until that.
Definitely didn't, vote for a certain person this past election. He would not put his personal politics. He would not.
No,
but
he's a cheese goblin.
He fucking did.
I mean, come on.
So it's all about politics. I got more, but I really don't want to spend too much time on this. I got more stuff to talk about. But let's do one more, Grant.
Let's do one more.
Well, let's see if I got another one. Who is this? Aaron Goldsmith. I don't know who that is. Well, she saw the dunk and she immediately downloaded Assassin's Creed. She bought it. She wanted to show, I'm downloading the game.
Also,
because Assassin's Creed dunked on Elon. So who's this? I mean, definitely. I mean, surely this person doesn't put their personal politics before.
171 megabytes per second. That's pretty slow, isn't it? Considering in today's.
Yeah, it's kind of slow.
She's probably using Wi-Fi. She's probably just using the Wi-Fi. Surely that's not.
Blizzard Senior Talent Marketing Specialist.
Oh, no.
So is part of your marketing is to isolate people based off politics? Is that a skill they teach you? And talent marketing?
I see the link tree. I mean, she's got OnlyFans.
Oh, but opinions are her own, even though she's the Blizzard Senior Talent Marketing Specialist. Okay.
She's kind of hot. I'm not going to lie. Just being honest. I'm saying. I'm just being. I like to call it like I said.
Yeah, she's a pretty girl.
She's easy on that. She's better looking than everybody else you showed.
In that picture, she's really pretty. But this ain't about what people look like. We're just, obviously their world can't revolve around politics.
No.
And they're in gaming and everything. I mean, it can't.
I mean, she's kind of hot though.
Yeah. Anyway, let me fucking close that before you.
Before I start gooning all over the place.
Golly, dude. So, I got so many more, dude.
I mean, like, here's the thing is like if she said something wrong and Stein said something wrong, who do you think I'm going to focus on more? I'm going to focus on what Stein had to say because you get you're hot, you get a little pass, you know what I mean? But you only get like 3 tries before I have to come at you, before I turn my attention to you and come at you.
Yeah, there's a few more. The dunking on Elon and all that stuff, but we're not going to talk about those. Yeah, we're done. We're done with that.
What's up, Razortooth?
But I feel so much better that I know we have these people in gaming that are put their personal politics above anything else.
Yeah,
I'm so glad they're focused on gaming, Grant.
And it shows.
I'm so fucking glad they are.
And it shows. And it shows for the last couple of years, man, it shows that they have not put their politics ahead of gaming. Because all their games have done so well that the Eastern game devs don't know what to do. They don't know what to do anymore. Except make fucking good games.
Who is this? Oh, this is Assassin's Creed Reddit. Thank you. A message from the Assassin's Creed Shadows development team. Thank you for all the support. And a lot of their employees about to get fired. Okay.
And 19,000 people did not read their Reddit reviews or Reddit stuff.
Yeah. Okay. That was our Disgruntled Gamer rant because
this whole podcast has been a rant actually. So the whole podcast has been a Disgruntled Gamer rant.
I mean, man, I'm so glad people are focused on gaming. These community managers, I'm so glad they're focused on bringing all these, games.
So
it doesn't matter. I mean, it cannot. I mean, it doesn't matter what your politics are. It doesn't matter. We want you all to come play our games, right?
I'm so glad that Elon Musk has got these people so well and tucked into bed at night, not thinking of bad things to do.
We wanted to show you that mainly because of the state of gaming currently. Because the state of gaming currently is very ideological driven. People cannot put their fucking ideologies and just politics to the side.
Yeah.
And you can see that in a lot of the game development. Like, you have to have these check boxes in games from now on, especially from the, your AAA and above studios. They have this checkbox now that is going to be in a game, depending on what the game is. These check boxes. It has to
Well,
have this, 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 and this. And for some companies, they put their complete ideology before fantasy and before the game making and before development. They have to express and put their ideology in your fucking face.
well, let me ask you a question. What is, and I don't know if you've noticed this, but what is the main correlation of everybody you just showed? What do you think that is? And I'm gonna tell you, because you didn't see any successful game developers come out and say anything. Everybody who came out and said something is struggling. Xbox struggling. Blizzard, subsidiary of Xbox, struggling. One guy has 13 players playing his game.
So you think that talent marketing girl can
Show
she
her again? I don't know. I forgot what she looked like.
No, I'm not. God. Do you think she can put her politics when it comes to talent acquisition, hiring people, finding people? Do you think that she can put her politics beside to one based off who she hires, or
No,
do
of
you
course
think
not.
she actually? I mean, I would say usually no, and of course she doesn't do that, right?
No.
But when you post shit like this, saying you're going to buy a game just because Elon Musk got dunked on,
But my
like
thing is, did Elon really get? Here's the thing: it's kind of like if Elon doesn't care, did he get dunked on? That's the thing. Is like Elon's probably getting another girl pregnant at the moment.
I mean, did he lose $1 billion?
No.
No, he probably made more money.
And people act like, and people are like, oh, well, they're tearing up his
He's
Teslas.
super rich though.
People don't understand that every time
You
you
don't
destroy,
give a fuck if he's rich.
Yeah.
All these other rich people, but they are on a different fucking side of the political aisle. You don't care if they get dunked on. You probably defend them. It's all about who he supports.
True.
And it's so tiresome that day in, day out, we see these people that represent these companies, these game publishers, these game companies, show their political fucking leaning, and they're not afraid of it.
It's true.
They're not afraid of any backlash from their company either.
Well,
like they I'm all for freedom of speech.
Correct.
But you got to be held accountable, especially when it comes to a business and you are an employee of this business.
No.
Because you could have lost them 1,000 gamers right there by doing that. They'd be like, "Oh, I'm not supporting that." You lost them business,
and we
by
don't know
your
that
actions.
Yet until, and you don't know what's going on under the surface. They could
by your actions, you lost that company money.
Yeah, and well, here's
maybe
the thing,
you gave them money, but I'm going to tell you right now, you probably didn't. Because
you know what?
A lot of gamers are kind of tired of this shit.
You know what's funny is people think that every time you see these things of Tesla's getting, like the Cybertrucks getting keyed and spray painted on, guys, these things are insured. Elon Musk is not losing any money on this. You're not destroying his company. You're not. Everything is insured. So, Ed, let me ask you a question. If you own a Tesla and I haven't showered in a week and I'm a liberal, right? Because that's mainly what they do. And I come and I tear up your Tesla. You have insurance on that. I'm going to jail, and guess what? Insurance is going. You lose no money. I didn't hurt you.
It's something we've lost, I think, recently. It's called accountability and responsibility. And people think that, I mean, it's not their fault. Things have been pounding in their head day in, day out from news organizations, what they see on social media.
They're sick, man.
To think a certain way.
They have a sickness.
To have an opinion about someone based off dishonesty.
Yeah.
And a lot of this stuff is not even their own making. It's what they see or who they hang out with. My thing is this.
The truth is they wouldn't know they wouldn't know what to support if somebody didn't tell them what to support. That's it.
Yeah. But my thing is this. This is killing, at the end of the day, everything we talked about today, and we're going to hash this down until episode 1000. Okay, the goal of this is to put the fucking sirens on right now.
Yep.
Put the red lights up for the Western gaming industry because it is fucking dying,
Yep.
and it is getting swallowed right now, and it's going to happen.
And who's swooping in right now? And who's swooping in? The Eastern game developers are coming in and cleaning up. And they'll continue to
China
do so.
is making a huge entertainment push.
Yeah. China, South Korea,
Transactions, gaming. I mean, they know where money is at, and they want more money.
Correct.
They want to fund all their fucking shit. You can say what you want, but if they put out banging fucking games like Wukong, like Tides of Annihilation that we saw, they keep putting. If that is the regular, and they are just popping these things out. 𝐬𝐮 is great. The Western gaming, I mean, they're going to start doing. They're going to hit the businesses. They're going to swallow the Western gaming companies.
Because what's happening now is there's going
layoffs.
To be less. Don't get me wrong, and we're not saying that there's no good Western game developers, but it's going to start getting less and less, and then they're going to get swallowed whole.
I mean, it's just this is the purpose of us talking about this stuff.
These Eastern game developers will come in and start buying these companies.
But you guys continue to fucking listen to these streamers that are not warning this. They're not
locked in.
They're trying to prop up these Western developers, thinking they are going down the right road.
Yeah, they're not locked in onto what's going on behind.
They're not holding them accountable. It's all about fucking money. Give me money so I can stream your game. Money. They're not holding these companies of like 𝐟𝐨𝐫𝐿 is. You know, you got some really good ones. Some guys with millions of fucking followers,
and they hate him too, so it doesn't matter. I wonder why Assassin's Creed didn't get him to do it instead of Hassan. Why do you think that is? You know why? Exactly.
The same reason they had to dunk on Elon.
Yep. This is stupid, man.
So we're giving the red light out. Nothing's going to fucking happen. Western gaming will continue to go down this fucking road because
they're circling the toilet.
They're going to have all their fucking defenders and shields on social media and fucking YouTube just continue to regurgitate the same shit they talk about, lying to you, being dishonest. It's just going to keep on fucking continuing.
Yep.
And whatever. I mean, whatever. I'm sorry, but I mean, if whatever happens, and people are going to lose their jobs. They're going to be, oh my god, you know, these companies are starting to lay off people. You know,
and whose fault?
Why didn't you fucking do the red light yourself?
So let me ask you a question. You know what's going to happen though is because the people who lose their jobs, they're going to, instead of blaming Ubisoft, they're going to blame the gamers.
This is how it is.
Yep.
And then that's the spin, right? Then those streamers,
the chuds,
social media
caused me to lose my job.
They get a hold of that too, and they say, "Oh, the gamers,
yeah. Right-wing gamers are toxic to the community. You caused me to lose my job, you Trump supporter." Well, how about your company make good games?
Oh, and before,
are we still doing the gaming rant?
When we talk about this, what's that?
Is this still the gaming rant? Are we still?
Oh no, I'm thinking about this, dude. Like, I'm thinking about this. So we post this podcast, you know, put it on Facebook, all that stuff. We're going to get these comments.
Oh yeah, of course.
And you know what the first thing they're going to say? Grifter.
Oh yeah. We're not getting paid. So we're not a grifter.
Well, I mean, technically, we just we lose money on this podcast.
Yeah, because we gave y'all free knowledge. Yeah, we gave y'all free knowledge for.
So you think we're grifters? We're not.
We've been giving you the same information before the people who actually get paid for it.
But we're giving you like we're giving like we did podcasts before this too on like a blueprint for Western game developers, which is pretty much the opposite of what Ubisoft turned into in like 2020.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
That turn they had, that just they become like $1 billion in debt within like 4 or 5 fucking years or some shit.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But if the again, I mean, if the red light, if they don't start sounding the alarms and putting their personal fucking politics behind them and telling the honest truth about what's going on in Western gaming and pounding these companies hard and like this has to change.
Yeah.
It's just it's over. China's going to swallow the entire industry. Eastern devs from Korea and everything, they're going to swallow the industry.
Yeah.
And you're going to have people without jobs. They're not going to want to fucking hire you. I mean, trust me, these companies are going to be small and as efficient as possible,
Yeah.
and they're going to hire the best people.
Yeah.
They don't need 100 people doing something.
Nope.
All right.
And here's the thing is, and people also forget about
And those
the rise,
studios are going to be in China.
and don't think that the rise of AI, because I'll tell you, AI has grown faster than I thought it would. They're going to start implementing a lot of that stuff too. So writers, bye bye. We don't need you no more. One guy.